It's so pathetic, the society that we're becoming. I mean, the only slight consolation is that at least we're not Canada yet. You mentioned Justin Trudeau in your opening statements. I mean, there you have genuinely the worst democratic leader in the world by such a long margin. This is a person who effectively got into office because of his father and because he has quite nice hair. And Justin Trudeau got into office on these bases, told all these kumbaya things about how he wanted freedom and happiness and basically fairness for all and a lot of other stuff like that. But what's he done now? He's decided that every single person who disagrees with any specific policy of his is a racist, a misogynist, a fringe, by the way, a very large fringe, larger fringe of people have turned out to oppose Justin Trudeau than any of the tiny fringe who ever turned up to wave at him at any of his fringe rallies. But Justin Trudeau has decided he's the absolute epitome of the class of politicians we have in the Western world today. He's decided all of his opponents are Nazis. And what's Justin himself done? He cited security concerns. He said that it might be him that's at risk. And all of these truckers coming towards him in Ottawa, he's got to escape the truckers. He's got to hide in a basement somewhere, Mark. He's got to save himself.
No,
he's got to pretend to have COVID. He's got to pretend to have met somebody, somebody who danced with a guy who's got COVID possibly. And so he's got to self-isolate for the rest of the time that the truckers are on the streets of Ottawa. This is the kind of pathetic thing we used to call public discussion.
Oh, yeah. He's a master of disguise, though. He wore blackface regularly until early middle age. So for all we know, he could have flown the coop, and he could be the Prime Minister of Gambia by now.
As you know, Mark, it's the best defence he really could make, Justin Trudeau, is that the truckers are only coming to him because he is black. He could certainly try to get away with that one. But then it could happen that they came to him on one of the very few nights, as far as we can see, that he hasn't put on blackface. Because if you remember, he put on blackface so often, he actually lost count of it. He didn't just do it when he went out to parties and wanted to be in blackface. Justin Trudeau, apparently, when he was just at home on his own, used to just black up occasionally, just to sort of relax and put his feet up. And of course, this again points to the double standard. None of the truckers going across Canada have appeared in blackface. It's the guy calling them racist who appeared in blackface all the time. And this is the problem. It's the damn double standards of the thing. It's the fact that the people ruling over us have total double standards. They hate the public, call us misogynist, racist, xenophobe, homophobes, transphobes, bad tweeters, threat to people, and all the time it's them that can flout the rules whenever they want with zilch consequence.
Preach it, Brother Douglas. That is way better than hearing Justin Trudeau getting down on his knee and singing Mammy. You can read Douglas in The Spectator, and you should.